everybody. So sorry it's a little dark. Oh, you see the little dog. Hi. Hi, how you doing? My dog's back there. So welcome back to my channel. I really wanted to film this video because I have been introduced to the world of bullet journaling. I know this has been around for a while and I literally just found out about this like a few months ago. No idea what it was. And I would hear, like, I've heard the term bullet journal, but I just didn't really know what it was. So I wanted to start 2019 with my own bullet journal to kind of organize my life. And so I wanted to show you my setup so far. And I did get some inspiration from AmandaRachLee. I found her channel and I am in love with her. She's just amazing. I literally would watch tons and tons of her videos and she was just so soothing and she was so inspirational. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you my setup. Let me know if you like this video and if you wanna see more. So let's get on into it. So starting this video off, I'm just using a blanket. I'm just sitting on the floor. So the bullet journal I use is the Leuchtturm 1917. This is what a lot of people recommend. It's a really nice bullet journal. It has the dotted pages, which is what you want with a bullet journal, but that's the bullet journal I use. And then the pens I use are these Micron PN 45mm pens. It comes in purple, brown, navy, red, pink, and black. I use the black one most often. These are really nice. They don't bleed through, so these are really good pens. I also use a pencil because I like to sketch everything out because I mess up a lot. And then I just have a large eraser to erase all the pencil marks. And then I also use these highlighters, which are the Bic Bright Liner highlighters. Just pick those up and I use these quite a bit. So getting into the bullet journal, it has this elastic, which is nice. It keeps it closed. So flipping to the front, this is the first page and it's just where I have my name. You can put your email address or your address, so just in case you lose your bullet journal, someone can return it. So then the next page, I have the key, and I took a lot of inspiration from AmandaRachLee. So she did set up her key this way. You'll see a lot of similarities from her spreads in previous bullet journals, but yeah, so this is the key. I have task complete, which I just color in the dot for the task if I've completed it. Migrated, canceled, event, appointment, note, and important. And then I also use the highlighters and I have it highlighted when I'm traveling or when I'm in the truck with Christian. If you don't know, my boyfriend Christian and I have a business. We have a truck and we just make deliveries all over the country. And yeah, so this shows when I am in the truck with him. And then we move on to the index, which I've already filled it out a ton. And actually with my bullet journal, I filmed this a while ago and I've added quite a bit more to it. I just realized when I was editing the video, a lot of it was cut out, so I have to refilm the flip through, but I have more. So it might be nicer to see some more of the spreads that I've added to the bullet journal. But yeah, so I've added quite a bit so far. So that's the index. I started filling out the second page of the index. So this is just a quote page. It says, "This is the beginning of anything you want." I just thought it was a very fitting quote, kind of the start of the new year, anything's possible. And then next to it, I have 2019 at a glance. So it's just a bunch of, it's just all the months and the dates. And then I also have it highlighted when I'm traveling. So here I was in Boston and Cape Cod. And then in February and March, I'm in Iceland. So I'll just highlight when I'm traveling or when I'm in the truck. The next page is a grid spacing cheat sheet, so just kind of showing how many dots and how many spaces fill up, what's half the page, and it just makes it a little bit easier to make different spreads. And then next to it, I just had a blank page and I just decided to put a quote. So I did a quote from Maya Angelou where it says, "Ask for what you want and be prepared to get it." I'm really into law of attraction and manifestation, so I was looking up kind of quotes that fit along with that. The next page, or the next couple pages, are my future logs. So I have the different months, I have a little calendar, and then I honestly find that I'm not using this as much, so I don't know if I'll keep this. I know a lot of people use the future logs, but I don't know, it's just another space to kind of show when I'm traveling, when I have events and appointments, but I haven't really done too much with it. This was my first attempt at like fake calligraphy, which I think turned out okay. I had no idea what I was doing, but I think it turned out okay. So that's just what those pages are. And then I did put some post-its here because these are my goals, and some of them were just, I just wanted to keep a little private. But yeah, so these are my 2019 goals. I have career, wellness, and finance. And then I also have some words, some 2019 words that I kind of want to, I don't know,
describe the year. So I have abundance, exploration, confidence, gratitude, freedom, and manifestation. And then I just have a little quote here that says, create your own reality, which I love. The next page I have are my manifestations and mantras. So anything I want to manifest, I'll put on this page. And then any mantras or affirmations I will put on the next page. I just, like I said, I'm really into law of attraction and manifestation and all that. I'm becoming much more spiritual. So this is just a place, if I have any manifestations or if I find a nice affirmation, I'll just put it on these pages, and it's just kind of nice to go over and see every day. Then the next 2 pages, I have ideas for YouTube and ideas for my blog. So I've been kind of putting YouTube on the back burner, but I have ideas that I want to start filming, which the bullet journal setup is number 1. So yeah, and then I have some blog ideas. So I definitely want to be more consistent and have ideas for 2019. The next page are some Instagram ideas. So if I find some locations that I think would be cool to take photos for Instagram, different prop ideas, I'm just gonna put it all here. And then I have Instagram inspo, which I'm obsessed with Teza at the moment. She is just amazing. Her pictures are so creative. So I just kind of have a little grid of some of her pictures just to spark some inspiration in me when I'm trying to plan different shoots. So the next 2 pages I have are my memories. So honestly, these aren't 2019 memories. They were just pictures I found and I freaking loved them. So they always make me laugh. So I figured it'd be nice to put in my bullet journal just to kind of make me happy and make me laugh. But I have some photo strips from my New Orleans trip, and then a really old picture from back in high school I found with my best friend Sarah. And this is when we were highlighting our hair and just taking crazy pictures. So they just make me laugh. So now starting off into my January spread. Oh my gosh, my feet are falling asleep. I'm going to adjust. But starting off with January, I have a quote. So it says, say yes to new adventures. And then I just have my January, and I tried to do fireworks. I'm not the best drawer, but I think you can kind of tell that they're fireworks. But I want to get more pens because I don't have a lot of colors to choose from, so I kind of had to work with what I had. But yeah, so I had some fireworks all around. And then this is the January calendar page. So I have the whole month, and then I have this little section for things I'm grateful for. So anything that was nice or I just want to show gratitude for, I'll write it down. So then this page, I have the habit tracker and mood tracker, which these are amazing. I love these. I'm definitely gonna stick with these. But I have different good habits that I want to kind of work on. So I have eating vegan, working out, giving someone a sincere compliment, no spend days, so not spending my money on things that aren't necessities, stretching, flossing, drinking enough water for the day, giving myself a head massage, meditating, reviewing my manifestations, visualizing my manifestations, writing down what I'm grateful for, and reading. So this is where I'm marking what I do each day, and it's been really nice. I feel like I'm picking up these habits a lot, and they're just really improving my life. And then I also have a mood tracker. So I have days where I'm super happy, where it's just meh, and then bad days, which I want to create more than just 3 different colors, because it's kind of like hard to, it fluctuates a lot more than just like 3 different emotions. So then moving on to the weekly spreads. So yeah, I just have the days of the weeks. I did take this from AmandaRachLee. I loved how she had the cursive and it kind of stretched out to divide the days of the week. I had extra space at the bottom and I was gonna do something with it, but then never did. So I don't know, I just have empty space there. But yeah, so these are my weekly spreads. So I just kind of did to-do lists, anything I needed to do for that day. It's still January. It's actually January 29th while I'm filming this. Some days I got lazy with writing it down, but I'm definitely getting more into the habit of it. So then I have a quote saying my dreams are coming true. And then I have some Instagram hacks that I've picked up that I wanted to try to implement to try to see if it'll help with growth. And then the next one, I am obsessed with this. So I printed out a map of the US And since I've been in the truck with Christian, I've visited a lot of different states, so I'm just coloring in all the states I've been to. And next to it, I have a packing list, which I think is going to be super, super helpful. So I have everything I could possibly need. Obviously, I'm not gonna pack this every single time I travel, but it just gives me a list of everything I could possibly need. So when I'm packing and I'm like, oh, what am I forgetting with technology? And I'm like, oh, forgot my vlog camera. So it just kind of gives me an outline of things I might need to pack for a trip. So I thought that was super helpful, and it kind of went with the traveling spread right here. So then moving on to February, it is not February yet, but it will be in a few days. So I have a quote: "To love yourself is the first secret to happiness." I loved that. And then I just kind of drew some hearts. And then I have the February calendar page. So this is where I had the gratitude spread before. I'm not doing that. I'm actually putting the gratitude spread in the weekly spreads. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna put here. Maybe it'll be like a Instagram growth tracker, or I don't know. I just have to figure that out. But yep, I have the calendar, and I'm so, so excited because I leave for Iceland on the 26th in February. Super, super excited. And then I continued with the habit tracker and the mood tracker. I added a few more habits. What did I add? Let me see. I added when I make a smoothie each day, and then also celery juice. So I've been doing the celery juice cleanse that Medical Medium talks about. So I've been kind of sticking with that, and I want to make sure that I make it a habit of mine because I really, really like the benefits I've been feeling from the celery juice. I was breaking out a lot, and actually it's been helping my skin a lot. It's been helping with bloating, so I definitely want to keep up with the celery juice cleanse. I have the mood tracker again, and then I did kind of a different setup for the weekly spreads. So I think I like this better because it gives me more space for like to-do lists. But as you can see, I added the gratitude little spot right here. So it kind of gives me more space so I can write down each week what I was grateful for. I messed up some of the lines, so the lines are thicker on this page than the rest of the pages. But yeah, so I just continued with the weekly spread like that. Ta-da! So that was my bullet journal setup. I really, really hope you enjoyed it and I gave you some inspiration. I know it's not the most artistic. It's my very first bullet journal. I've never been very artistic, but I just kind of, I don't know, I want to show it to you anyways and show you what a beginner bullet journal looks like, and hopefully it gives you some inspiration. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.